What's up, people? So we are running out of water here on Shootdang Ranch. All right, guys, we'll just get right into it. We haven't had rain in a while. We've had about 100-degree temperatures, pretty close to it, at least with the heat index, and it is drying this place out quick. This creek is pretty much dry over here on this section. There are little pockets of water here and there, but it is running out fast, and that's what we use to fill up the ponds and all the animal troughs and everything. Whew, it is hot, oh my gosh. This shirt is supposed to be a light color. Actually, you can see on the back end right there, all this is just sweat. It's a tough life out here, I'll say that. But I did pick up a new sump pump. The other one we had, the piece, like I mentioned on my main video, had cracked, and I bought a brass piece for it instead of a plastic like it was on it. Sorry, I'm out here in the wooded area by the creek. But I did replace that, and then I also picked up another sump pump just so we can have a little bit extra power trying to pump up water from the creek. But like I said, we are running out of water, and this is not clickbait whatsoever. This actually has me a little bit worried on how we're gonna get water in the future for our animals unless it rains here soon. But I'll just flip you guys around and just show you what I'm working with. You can't make this stuff up. All right, guys, so this is the area that I was just in yesterday. I had the sump pump, look at Tucker in there. I've never seen it like this before, but I had the sump pumps in here, 2 of them, pumping up water. Right up there on the other side of this tree is the little pond I dug for the goats and for the dogs. And then up over that way is the area for the pigs and all the birds. And I currently picked up, like I said, an extra sump pump. So the green hose is going to the birds and pigs. The red with the yellow hose is going up to the dogs. This thing was pretty full earlier. I pretty much almost drained it right now. So I got to keep an eye on that for sure. I've had it running for, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half or so. Luckily for us, both of the ponds are pretty much full now, but with this heat and stuff, this water evaporates so fast along with the animals drinking out of it, swimming in it. You can see over here, that's the little pond I dug out for the dogs. Whew. I guess we'll head in there real quick, take a closer look, and then I do have a hose running over there once again for the pond for the pigs and the birds. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the gate over here. We'll check back in. So the other day I did dig a pond out over here once again. I'm just over here inside the dog pen, the goat pen. You can see it is filling up. The water is brown, but it's just, we have all the red clay around here, so there's not much you can do. I did add that blue dye to it a while back, but that stuff goes quick. This water is clean. It's pretty clear. The dogs definitely have been in here before. They love staying in this cold water. We need stuff for the goats to be able to drink out of. I also filled up their troughs back there this morning. It's just a hot one. Look at this. I'm just glistening. I swear I just sweat 24/7 out here. The other pond is way over there. I don't feel like walking over there, honestly. It's too far. But so my neighbor stopped by yesterday and we were talking for a little bit, and he said he thinks it might rain this weekend a little bit. And as much as I don't want it to rain due to my shed and stuff possibly being delivered here soon, I want this creek to have some water in it. If not, we're gonna have to figure out a way to import water over here. I guess worst case scenario, we have 55-gallon barrels. We could just fill them up at Danielle's place or somewhere else that we need to and bring it out here. Technically, we don't need the ponds for these animals as long as they have troughs that they can drink out of. That's what really matters, but it doesn't beat on a hot summer day to have a nice little pond that you can just dip your nuts in. Look at these dogs over here. What's up, Cowboy and Packer? Now this pond, it went down almost a foot, so I've had this thing running for a while, and you can definitely tell it's got a little bit of pressure. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this thing just continue to fill up. It probably needs about another 3 inches or so. This pond to be ready. They got their water over there once again. And then the pigs and chickens and stuff have their water over there. So something to think about, and I gotta try to come up with something. That little pond thing that Jason and Danielle dug does have a little bit of water, so that is another spot we could pump out of. And then I think down over here, just to the right of where I am pumping, I think there's another little section that might have some water in it. So maybe we'll head down there, we'll check it out. So I think the temperatures on Friday and Saturday are supposed to be right at 100 degrees. And that's the actual temperature. Heat index is probably, I don't know, realistically 105 to 110, something like that. But I mean, as soon as you walk outside, you just start glistening. And it's not the most pleasant all the time. Anyways, I went ahead and turned off these sump pumps. You can see now it officially sucked up all the water that was in this section. I've never seen it like this before. There is a PVC pipe that runs through here, which I'm not sure what that's from. We did not install that. This whole thing is usually underwater, or at least up to this rock ledge, so you have about 2 feet of water down here. But I'm gonna try to come down. What in the hell? Look at this, guys. A freaking baby chick. Come here, baby. Let's get you back in there. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I saw this little thing. It wouldn't have made it, or it could have fell off that cliff. I heard some chirping and I knew Jason had got some birds. I guess they get out of that that little pen on some spots, but whew, I just saved this little guy's life. Oh, trying to get up this hill. I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in and then we'll continue the video. Man, once again, that's one lucky chick that I found it. I'm not gonna get too much detail about those new chicks because I think Jason's doing a video on it, which you guys will get more information on it. But let's go back down into this creek real quick. And I was showing you guys that what I just showed you earlier, the water's already gone. It just pumped it out that quick. And the way this creek is, there's some low spots and high spots. So all the low spots had water in it. And I pretty much, whoa. Very slippery. This one had water, but not anymore because I finally filled up the pond over there, and I see a crawdad under there. It's gonna be very hard to see it. I just saw something moving. Well, you're not gonna be able to see it. It's too dark, but it's over there by that PVC pipe. But we're gonna walk this creek right here. I definitely should probably get my gun because there's a lot of snakes in here, but I'm willing to risk it right quick. I got my dogs over here, so if they see anything, hopefully they'll take care of it. Wow, this was always had water since we've been here. Look at that. This little pond. Back there I do see a little bit more water, which is a great sign. It's further in here that we have to go to get to water. My only thing is that water's not moving now. That right there in the middle is probably about 6 inches deep, but there is still a little bit water there, which is I'm very, very thankful for. When this is your source of water at the moment, you gotta do what you can with it. And I know people are gonna be commenting, asking when we're gonna get our well service and stuff out here. Jason's already hit up the company. We are on a waiting list. There's nothing we can do about that. As far as us, we bring in our own drinking water for us. As far as showering, 100% honest, I just use this water right here. When it's flowing, obviously it's been flowing the whole time, and luckily for me, I filled up my barrel just the other day, and instead of emptying that barrel like I said, to move to my pop-up little shower area, I think I'm gonna keep it back here right now due to the lack of water that we have out here. So at least I know that water is good. That'll last me for a good while. I'm not one of those that sits in the shower for an hour like city folk do, but they also have running water. So anyways, I'll have to ration that water out. It is very hard to get in and out of this stuff. But yeah, just figured I would update you guys on this as far as the water goes, and then we'll get into the rest of the video. So stay tuned and we'll check back in. All right guys, it is 8 o'clock at night and I am still drenched. Look behind me, guys. All those limbs I said I was gonna cut in yesterday's video, I did it today. It was just too much work to do after clearing everything else out, but I finally got all this section over here completely cleared out. You could drive the tractor in here. You can drive the zero turn and not have to worry about hitting low-hanging branches. Something I've been trying to get done for the longest time and just finally got it. But back that way, got my big pile. This is all I used right there, just some hand clippers. Got myself a big old pile. Be some nice goat feed. I still need to work on that back corner over there, but I did do this section over here as well. What a workout, oh my goodness. Feels good to get up and move around and stuff, but my goodness. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight, but this over here will definitely be for goat feed. I don't need anybody saying, feed it to the goats. And then yes, I know, once again, I can buy a grapple for the tractor to pick it up, but then I need to pick up about $10,000 for the attachment first. So anyways, I'm tired. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. We'll check back in tomorrow. I'm gonna go inside the camper, cool off, have something to eat, and drink about 3,000 gallons of water. All right, guys, we're gonna cut to a commercial break that I'm making myself. Normally, I don't do product reviews, but something like this I thought was pretty awesome. They sent me an email. It's called Skull Bliss, the company. Sent me an email a while back asking if I want to do a review on longhorn skulls or something like that, any type of skulls. And I was kind of hesitant because I didn't want to show product reviews in my videos, but I saw that Jason took them up on this offer, and I saw the quality of it, and I think these things are freaking awesome. I don't have the same exact one that Jason and Danielle have on their channel, but I did get a longhorn set. This thing's gonna look amazing inside my house. I'm gonna flip you guys around real quick and show you the quality. All right, so first off, check out that bad boy right there. Whoo-wee. I don't BS on these videos. If it's something crap, I'm gonna tell you it's crap, and that's what I told the lady, and she says she's okay with that. But they did box this thing up pretty badass. Like a big old wood crate, tons of bubble wrap. There's the other horn. I'm just gonna lay it out here on the ground. Watch out, Daisy man. So you guys get an idea. Oh man. So far, boom. Like I said, it's got a lot of bubble wrap. The one Jason and Danielle had a bunch of stuff engraved on it. You can get them engraved. I wanted just the natural look for it. But this thing is heavy duty. Oh my gosh, I can't even pick this thing up one hand right quick. Boom, guys, there it is. Those horns just snap right in here. This thing is freaking amazing. Best part was it's free. But like I told the lady, don't even think about it, Daisy. It's so good, she wants to eat it. But I told the lady once again that if it's not a good product, I'm not gonna say good things about it. But this thing, I mean, you can't beat it. It's a real skull, very well taken care of. Just has the horns to hook in once again. You can get all sorts of different designs and colors. It even comes with a stand of your choice. I got the wall mount. The skull just hooks right there on that little notch. Flip it around, just screw it right into the wall. This thing's gonna look freaking phenomenal inside my house. So it would just go like that. You would mount the skull right there on top. Boom. You would add the horns on. I'm not gonna stick them on right now because I'm gonna put it back in the box here in a second so it doesn't get messed up. Ugh. But boom, something like that. And boom. Heck yes. Now it's not put together all the way, but once it is, I'll go ahead and put it on another video as well just to show you guys the finished product of it. But once again, I am very, very pleased with the quality of it, and not much more I can say about it. I think it's just an awesome product, and thank you so much, Skull Bliss, for sending this to me. I am very grateful that you guys sent it over, and this thing will look really awesome in my new house. All right, guys, so it's the next day. It's about 11 o'clock. I've been outside since about 8 mowing. I did the whole backside of the pasture and then all out by the pond area. A lot of that stuff was like waist high, a lot of blackberries and just small brush. I got all that stuff mowed down. Just end your day sweating and start your morning sweating as well. You can see I got my Cold Beer Ranch shirt on. It's already nice and soaked, but I am back in my place now. I'm gonna try to finish up cutting up some of these branches. This is the back side. I probably have, I don't know, maybe a dozen trees or so left to cut, and it's not gonna cut itself. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. Let's get back to work. That right there is what I call an off-grid workout. Whew. Got two big piles, one over there, one over here, and I had the big pile from yesterday up front. So I'm gonna see a little bit later in the day if Jason and Danielle can come over and help me bring some of them over there to the goats. Maybe just back the truck up and load it up and try to get the goats a snack today. But anyways, I'm gonna go back to the camper real quick, try to cool off, get some water, and then we'll see what else I can get into. All right, it's break time. Got myself a water in a can. See my hands all shaking? Jeez. Whew, that's ice cold right there. Getting ready to edit this video. Got my Blue Eddy in here. It's charging my laptop. I have it plugged into my AC unit, aka my fan. Boom. Whew. It's spicy. But I did get all the rest of the limbs trimmed up now. I'm gonna try to see if I can mess with the settings on my GoPro. Once again, I got the GoPro 10. I'm trying to see as far as doing a time lapse on here, if it's any different than doing the time lapse on my laptop. So I'm probably gonna, by the time you see this, you'll see all that stuff done in time lapse as far as cutting the limbs. And then, like I said, we'll see what else we can get into. All right, guys, I decided that's gonna be it for today. I'm tired. I need to rest up. I think I'm gonna start trying to take the weekends off. As you can see, I got my headphones on. I'm editing the video currently. Then I'll have to head in town and try to get this thing uploaded for you guys. But once again, I think I'm gonna try to take weekends off. Just enjoy a couple of days a week from not having to do much other than just feeding the animals and just light stuff around the property. But once again, boom. That's the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.